So in order to sustain the purity of that voice, he sends you to a secluded context and keeps you there until you are mature enough such that other voices can begin to operate, but yours, there's a distinction. Oh, you are not kind. I've lost two people. There is a distinction. There is a uniqueness. Not because you are trying to be different, but because you've safeguarded that investment for so long that when it begins to speak, there is clarity. We don't ask what is this or what means this. It is clear. Because the Bible says there are many voices in this world and there is none of them that is without a significance. So we know what the significance of your voice is now because there is definition. There are many voices on earth that lack definition. When I'm talking about voices, I'm talking within the context of ministerial expression. There are many voices that lack definition. We don't know what the head God said them cry, but they didn't ask what shall I cry. They took off and went to start crying. So they cry of the one who sent me to cry Ministry International. What were you saying to cry? We don't have a mandate. We just cry. We just groan. Let me tell you the truth. Things that have no definition have no foundation. Things that have no foundation will fizzle out with time. Meanwhile, if you will not just come one day and discover that the thing is not there, it's a gradual decline. It begins to decline. How does it decline? It begins to try to use trends to substitute a recognition of identity. So you'll be surviving on trends. You want to find out what works per season and per time. Meanwhile, your ordination has a prescription. Tied to your voice is a consecration requirement that ensures that it is sustained in a blazing crucible. But because you don't know it, you try to find out what works today, what works tomorrow, what will work next year, what was working in January that we can add to what is working in May. Then you now say you are doing ministry. Meanwhile, what you are is you are a mathematician. Yes, you are a mathematician. There is no God in the epicenter of what you are doing because there is no definition. My question this evening is, have you defined what that voice is on your inside? Meanwhile, you might have heard the voice once. Hearing it once is not sufficient. It's not. You need once and again. You need to go to where that voice encountered you, and receive current updates. That's how to stay fresh. That's how to stay relevant.